I'm Jo, and I'm a business manager at Pharmaceutical and Medical Professionals. We're part of a larger group called the Healthcare Professionals Group. I've had over 20 years experience in recruitment, which makes me feel a little bit old, to be honest. In that time, predominantly I've been recruiting across healthcare, pharmaceutical, medical devices and biotechnology. In my time, we've placed a wide range of candidates across clinical research, medical affairs, regulatory affairs, health economics and shared services. And in my time too, it's been a real privilege to place candidates like yourself into their first role in industry and support that career path. Just a little bit of information about ourselves. So we were established in 1997 and are considered leaders in healthcare recruitment. And some of the sectors I mentioned earlier, such as pharmaceutical, medical, scientific, biotechnology, and more recently health and aged care sectors as well. For 20 years, we've been placing industry professionals into their roles. And like Andrew said, some of these candidates have had lots of different roles in lots of different sectors in industry. So it is really a lot about the skills and how they transfer across those areas. We are recognised for our expertise and market knowledge in all of these areas. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do. What does a recruiter do? To make it succinct, recruitment consultants are responsible for attracting candidates. So a candidate is someone like yourself, a job seeker actively looking for a role, and matching them into temporary or permanent positions with client companies. And to clarify, a client company is any organisation looking for a new employee. So we work with both parties, building strong relationships, to understand better a job seeker's needs and skills and what they're looking for, but also to understand the needs of our clients to make sure it's a perfect match. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how best to work with your chosen recruiter, and I'm happy to answer any questions, take that offline, about how to select a good recruiter. So when you call a recruiter, a recruitment consultant, you need to understand what kind of role you're looking for and why. Now, Andrew talked about it's more about the skills than it is about the job, and that's true. But in the course of your research, you really need to understand what your skills are and what roles are relevant to that. And again, offline, we can talk more about how to do some of that research. When you're working with a recruiter, do be honest and be open. Be really open to feedback, because part of our role is to support you in your job search. Everything through from your resume to how you present yourself to how you interview, helping you to understand what kind of roles you're well suited to is also part of our role. And like Alex said, network, be prepared to build relationships. That's so important. Pick up the phone, start a discussion, arrange to meet your recruiter face to face so we can really understand what your career aspirations are or what jobs you'd like to be doing, and we can really help sell your skills to any potential employers. We can understand what your interests are as well. We can support you, like I said, to improve that interview technique. Really, really important, just like Alex's beautiful spreadsheet before, keep a track of what roles you've applied for and who you've spoken to. It tells the other person that you know who they are and what your conversation was about. And when you're building a relationship, it's not ideal to say, "Hi, I'm following up," or "Remember I met you yesterday." It's got to be something a bit more substantial than that.